Christmas, or the Feast of Nativity, is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed primarily on December 25 as a religious and cultural celebration among billions of people around the world. A feast central to the Christian liturgical year, it is preceded by the season of Advent and the Nativity Fest, and initiates the season of Christmas size, which historically in the West lasts 12 days and culminates on 12 nights. Christmas Day is public holiday in many of the world's nations, is celebrated religiously by a majority of Christians as well as culturally by many non-Christians, and forms an integral part of the holiday season centered around it. The traditional Christmas narrative, the nativity of Jesus, the lines in the New Testament says that Jesus was born in Bethlehem in accordance with Messiah's presence. When Joseph and Mary arrived in the city, the inn had no room, and so they were afforded a stable where the Christ child was soon born, with angels proclaiming this news to shepherds who then further disseminated the information. Although the month and date of Jesus' birth are unknown, the Church in the early 4th century fixed the date as December 25. This corresponds to the date of winter solstice on the Roman calendar. Most Christians celebrate on December 25 in the Gregorian calendar, which has been adopted almost universally in the civil calendars used in countries throughout the world. However, part of the Eastern Christian Church celebrates Christmas on December 25 of the older Julian calendar, which currently corrupts to January 7 in the Gregorian calendar. For Christians believing that God came into the world in the form of man to atone for the sins of humanity, rather than knowing Jesus' exact birthday, is considered to be primary, perhaps in celebration Christmas. Celebratory customs associated in various countries with Christmas have a mix of pre-Christian, Christian and secular themes and origins. Popular modern customs of the holiday include gift giving, completing an Advent calendar or Advent spirit, Christmas music and caroling, viewing a nativity play, an exchange of Christmas cards, church servers, a special meal, and the display of various Christmas decorations, including Christmas trees, Christmas lights, nativity skins, garlands, wreaths, mistletoe, and holly. In addition, several closely related and often interchangeable figures known as Santa Claus, Father Christmas, Saint Claus, and Christkind are associated with bringing gifts to children during the Christmas season and have their own body of traditions and lore. Because gift-giving and many other aspects of the Christmas festival involve a heightened economic activity, the holiday has become a significant event and a key sales variant for retailers and businesses. The economic impact of Christmas has grown steadily over the past few centuries in many regions of the world. Etymology: Christmas is a shortened from Christmas. The word is recorded as Christmas in 1038 and Christmas in 1131. Christ is from Greek Christos, a translation of Hebrew, Messiah meaning announced, and Mass is from Latin Missa, the celebration of the Eucharist. The form Christmas was also historically used, but is now considered archaic and dialectal. The term derives from Middle English Christmas, meaning Christian Mass. Xmas is an aberration of Christmas, found particularly in print, based on the initial letter G. In Greek Christos, though numerous style guides discourage its use. This aberration is present in Middle English, Xmas. Other names: in addition to Christmas, the holiday has been known by various other names throughout its history. The Anglo-Saxons referred to the feast as midwinter, or more rarely as natives blow. Nativity, meaning birth, is from Latin natives. In Old English, Yule referred to the period corresponding to December and January, which was eventually adapted with Christian Christmas. Noel or Noël entered English in the late 14th century and is from the Old French Noël or Noël, itself ultimately from the Latin meaning birthday. Nativity. The Gospel of Luke and Matthew describe Jesus as being born in Bethlehem to the Virgin Mary. In Luke, Joseph and Mary travel from Nazareth to Bethlehem for the census, and Jesus is born there and laid in manger. Angels proclaimed him a savior for all people, and shepherds came to adore him. Matthew adds that the Magi follow a star Bethlehem to bring gifts to Jesus, born the King of the Jews. King Herod orders the massacre of all of the boys less than 2 years old in Bethlehem, but the family flees to Egypt and later returns to Nazareth. History. The Nativity sequence included in the Gospels of Matthew and Luke promoted early Christian writers suggest various dates for the anniversary. Although no date is indicated in the Gospels, early Christians connected Jesus to Son through the use of such phrases as Son of Righteousness. The Romans marked the winter solstice in December 25. The first recorded Christmas celebration was in Rome on December 25, after that 336. In the 3rd century, the date of Nativity was the subject of great interest. Around after that, 200s, Clement of Alexandria wrote, "There are those who have determined not only the year of our Lord's birth, but also the day, and they said that it took place in the 28th year of Augustus, and the 25th day of the further. Others say that he was born on the 24th or 25th of Permity." Various factors contribute to the selection of December 25 as a date of celebration. It was the date of the winter solstice on the Roman calendar, and it was 9 months after March 25. The date of vernal equinox and a date linked to the conception of Jesus. Christmas played a role in the Arian controversy of the 1st century. After this controversy ran its course, the prominence of the holiday declined for a few centuries. The feast regained prominence after 800s when Charlemagne was crowned emperor on Christmas Day. Later, during the Protestant Reformation, the Puritans banned Christmas in England, associating it with drunkenness and other misbehavior. It was restored as a legal holiday in England in 1660, but remained disreputable in the minds of many people. In the early 19th century, Christmas was recognized by Washington Irving, Charles Dickens, and other authors as a holiday, emphasizing family, children, kind-heartedness, gift-giving, and Santa Claus, or Father Christmas. Christmas has at times been the subject of controversy and attacks from various sources. Historically, it was prohibited by Puritans when they briefly held power in England, and in colonial America, where the Puritans outlawed the celebration of Christmas in 1659. The Parliament of Scotland, which was dominated by Presbyterians, passed a series of acts outlawing the observance of Christmas between 1637 and 1690. Christmas Day did not become a public holiday in Scotland until 1958. Christmas celebrations have also been prohibited by atheist states such as the Soviet Union and more recently majority Muslim states such as Somali, Tajikistan, and Brunei. Some Christians and organizations such as Pat Robertson's American Center for Law and Justice still allege attacks on Christmas. Such groups claim that any specific mention of the term Christmas or its religious aspects is being increasingly censored, avoided, or discouraged by a number of advertisers, retailers, governments, and other public and private organizations. One controversy is the occurrence of Christmas trees being renamed holiday trees. In the US, there has been a tendency to replace the greeting Merry Christmas with Happy Holidays, which is considered to include at the time of Jewish celebration of Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and human lights. In the US and Canada, where the use of the term holidays is most prevalent, opponents have denounced its usage and evidence of using the term Christmas as being politically correct. In 1984, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Lynch v. W. Denial that a Christmas display, which includes a native skin owned and displayed by the city of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, did not violate the First Amendment. American Muslim scholar Abdul Malik Mujahid has said that Muslims must treat Christmas with respect, even if they disagree with it. The government of the People's Republic of China officially espouses state atheism and has conducted anti-religious campaigns to this end. In December 2018, officials raided Christian churches, just preferred Christmas sites and course Santa Claus, Christmas trees, and Santa Clauses were also forcibly removed. Thank you very much. In this video, I talked about Christmas. See you. Please like my video and press like button and subscribe to my channel.